Okay, so we're recording. So whatever you say is now forever on this, and then I'll post it on the team. So yay. Thank you everyone for jumping on short notice, especially since I was just like, I cannot, my brain cannot function doing a team call during the week. I don't know what it is. I've tried and tried different days and it just doesn't work. So I feel like maybe Sundays in the evening after we've had like family day and stuff is the best option. When kids are in bed and everything. So I'm going to try it, and maybe not every week, maybe like every other week or even once a month. So we at least are checking in with each other and getting some feedback so you don't feel like you're in this by yourself. That was my whole goal. And so we have some momentum and we get to see each other's faces and meet each other because everybody might not know everyone. So what I wanted to jump on here and talk about was a couple of things. Number one, I don't know how you guys felt about Super Saturday, but it did not leave me jazzed and excited. It just didn't. It's fine.
Probably because we had to pay for a workout, so none of us got to do what we really like to do on Super Saturdays.
And there wasn't a whole lot of personal development like Warm Fuzzies unless you were at the Diamond event, which it was still good, but it was training and not necessarily motivational. So this is what I'm proposing, and I've talked to a couple of you about this. I want to run our own Super Saturday, but not Super Saturday, not through Beachbody, through us, to get back to why we love Beachbody. And we love the community, we love the friendship, we love the workouts, we love the products, and I think that if we make our own and get that momentum, then our team would be, fired up more, even from a personal level for myself, and to bring new people into the team, and for them to see that it is a community of a whole bunch of different women and men who just are bonded together to stay healthy for themselves and their families. Thoughts? Opinions?
I think it's
so. Okay. So what I'm thinking is, because there's so many of us that are certified in different things, that like I could rent out Nativity big family room that I used to use for like $50, which isn't very much. And if, let's say 5 of us coaches participated, if we each chipped in $10, that would cover the event. And even if I had to pay for it all myself, I would do that. But to have like a playlist, I don't know if I'd hire a DJ because we all have enough music. We could collaborate one and just have a fun mix of music going on. And then people will be able to try Shakeology, try the performance line. So we could try the performance line. They could sample like Energize and Hydrate. And then we could do a workout for like 45 minutes to an hour. We could split it between Turbo, because everyone loves Turbo. And we could do, maybe if I could get my hands on like Country Heat or Thighs or Pio, I'm game for any of that.
I like your Turbo Pie combination already, Andrea. I think it's a good, like, well-rounded thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how I would do it that way. So you don't feel like I killed you for an hour of cardio. Okay, and so we could do that, and then afterwards we could have maybe our lovely men or us, like somebody mixing up Shakeology while we're working out, and then it's ready to go, and then a couple of us like share from like a personal level, from a business level, from a social level, what it is about Beachbody that we love and why we do it. And then that way people could answer, ask us questions, we could answer them, and it doesn't have to be an all day thing. But something, easy Saturday morning, or, we're done, we're out, or Sunday, whatever. So that's what I'm thinking of, doing one before the end of the year. So keeping it super low cost, but if we could each front the $10 and then we would just have our people come for free, because it would be so much easier to get somebody to come to a workout and sample stuff for free.
Right.
And have a big group of people come and meet everyone and all that, rather than saying, well, come to this workout with me, but it's $5. That's silly. Like, come to this workout with me. It's going to be super fun. You get to meet other people, blah, blah, blah. And then we can grow our team. And as we grow our team, we're going to grow the volume underneath of us, which means more team cycles.
I think it's a great idea.
Okay.
So are you wanting to do this open to anyone? Like customers, non-coaches, thinking about?
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, where do we find our coaches? They're our customers usually. They're the people, or, you know, new people who want to, maybe, you never know, who might be there, might not be. Maybe they'll hear something that speaks to them at that moment. If they've been a long time, you know, customer, maybe they've been in your clean eating group for a long time and they just have never gone to a live event. Maybe a family member that you think, well, I could really help them. They just need to get there. You know, they just need to go somewhere and hear it for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Open to anyone.
Yeah, I think I would keep it short. Like I would keep it like,
I'm talking like 2 hours.
2.5. Yeah. Like a 45-minute workout and then a 45-minute chat and give some samples away. And yeah, I would be down for that.
Yeah.
If we can invite, I mean, it could be a really cool event. It could be really huge too.
Right. So Christina is hosting this event. She's doing one because that's where she started. And it was having shake and shares at her house and doing live workouts. And that's where she met her people. And so she's hosting one October 14th. Same thing. Like quick, maybe 2 hours workout, socialize, business presentation, and then we're done. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming. So I think that's what really maybe we're missing, that sometimes we focus so much on the social that we're not focusing on the face-to-face. And that's what people, they want to meet you and they want to be around you because you guys are such positive, happy people that we need to include them in the things that we go to.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if you go to a live class, like everyone's happy and everyone's nice and you're like, oh my gosh, what is happening? Like, these are awesome people. You know, I love sitting there with you guys. I go to Super to see you. I don't always go to see the people who are in charge. Like, I go to see you guys. So we just got to get them around us. So the question is when to do this. Because we have fall break coming up. We have Halloween. And for those who are married to woodsmen, it is deer season. And we have Thanksgiving. And then we get into Christmas, and that's just crazy. So.
And we're not going to find who's willing to do it around Christmas time. Let's be serious. They're going to wait till the first of the year.
Right. They're going to wait till the first of the year. But that's the thing. That's the key to doing it before, because everything that we do in our business is going to be reflected in the future. So if we do this now and they're like, oh my gosh, that Annie girl, that Carrie, Jen, that's who I need to talk to at the first day to make my resolution. She knows what to do. She's around these awesome people. I need to get with her. And you want them to think of you as that person. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to think of you after the first year and they're going to go, all right, I'm going to start with so-and-so on January 1st. Because they might wait, but at least you're planting the seed, and then you'll be following up with the people that come. Oh my gosh, what just happened to my computer? I don't know. Can you still hear me and see me?
Yeah.
Crap. Okay. All right. Anyways, I'm just going to plug that. So, yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. But we need to come up with a date.
So October is still obviously.
October what?
Right? Is that consensus? October is the ideal month since my fall break is this month. When is your guys' kids' fall break?
Well, mine is this month too.
27th and 30th for me.
I feel like trying to do October is too fast.
You think so?
Oh, okay.
That we need to promote it a little bit longer? Okay.
That's just my thought. I mean, you're talking.
Do you want to do it on a Saturday or a Sunday? Because Sunday we run into church and we run into family day.
I would do a Saturday morning.
Okay. So,
What about that first Saturday in November? Then we're far enough away from break and we're far enough away from Thanksgiving. We're right in the middle. Do you think that's enough time, Jen? That's like a month.
I do.
Yeah.
I can't do that one, but that I'm running the mini marathon that Saturday. But,
oh, yay. The monument.
Get it.
What about the 11th? Annie, I know Tim works a lot in November.
I don't have my calendar up here, but I'll just say yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're like, sure.
Yeah, sure, why not? I have people that I guess.
Well, that next Saturday, the 11th, would actually be better for me too.
And that might give me enough time to get Jen.
Yes,
I know.
I'll try.
I'm working on that. So I would think either the 11th or the 18th would be good, because then we're still far enough out from Thanksgiving.
I think the 11th is better for me. The 18th, I have something the 17th and the 18th, but it's the majority. But 11th is better for me.
Okay. And
if you can get the church on the 11th, that would be the best.
Okay. And that was when we were supposed to go to Dream Extreme, so we will just have our own Dream Extreme that day.
Do you know when? I bet Christina probably doesn't know yet. When?
You mean Platinum Edge?
Platinum Edge. That's what I mean. Sorry, Platinum Edge. Yeah.
Oh, it's like, oh, she's doing it in November.
Coach Camp will be in February. She hasn't said anything, and she hasn't said anything on the Diamond page either. So I don't know about that. Okay. So yeah, and then I will check for the 11th, and then if that's good, I'll check. I can actually go into the church tomorrow and check. And I'm thinking like 11 to 1.
I would probably do first thing in the morning.
Like 10 to 12 or, yeah, sorry. Somebody doesn't go to
baby.
Or 9 to 11.
I would say 9 to 11.
9 to 11. Okay. We'll do that. And then, cool. So that will be awesome. And then I'll just bring, because I normally teach at 8 anyway, so I'll just bring my class there too. So we'll get a big group of people in there buzzing. Sound good? And then, and even if we bring other people who are coaches, like Annie, if Megan wants to come, then bring Megan, or your sister from
Kate.
If Kate wants to come.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I can.
They'll be out of football season.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
So I think we'll be right there between like football and basketball, so that will be good. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about, I posted it yesterday or today, I don't know, I've been working so much, is Clean Week. So Jen and I were talking about this. It launches Tuesday, the 3rd. So that will give us a week if people want to get on and purchase Shakeology to do it. I propose maybe that our first one we run as a big group. So there are a lot of us in there talking. So I'm going to be promoting it. I'm running a clean week, my normal clean eating week this week. So I'm going to promote it and try and get people in there. So I'm going to try and play with it and see if I just do clean week, like what you were saying, Jen, if I get rid of it altogether, doing my own, or if I kind of segue clean my own into clean week, and then that's onboarding them even more into the process.
Well, if it goes really well, so I just did a 5-day free group that it's just like clean week, except like I did a meal plan and I gave them my own workout that I made up and did it every day and went live in the page and tips every day and da-da-da-da-da. And it was really good.
That's good.
And I think I definitely have some conversations going on with people that are new to Beachbody and new to me and that sort of thing. So it's different than the way I was doing the like my typical clean eating week before. And people have been really responsive to it. So I may run it like every 2 free groups a month.
Right. Yeah.
Because I just asked them in my group to make free profiles, like free Team Beachbody profiles under me, and almost all of them did.
Oh, that's good. That's awesome. Carrie, if you're talking, you're muted, honey. We can't hear you.
I said that's awesome. That's usually my hardest part is getting people to they want to try the on demand for the 7 or the 14 days or whatever it is. But they're like, oh, I have to sign up for something. I'm like, not really. So that's the hardest part for me, Jen. So that's good that people.
This was just them creating a free account because the 14-day trial, they have to enter a credit card.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You have to remind them to cancel it, otherwise they'll get billed and
then they get mad.
I don't want to. Yeah, they'll get mad. So I was writing people. I'm like calling cancel, and some did and some didn't.
Yeah.
So.
But they can just do a completely free membership. You want the free membership because that's going to tie them to you.
Yeah.
So then that way, unless some coach transfers them without talking to you or anything, and that way that automatically makes them your coach or you their coach, to go ahead and have them do the free membership. And there's nothing wrong, like Jen just straight asked, hey.
I just straight up ask.
Yeah. And sometimes, and these people are your friends and your family, and they're your warm market. They're the people that you know and are already in your life. So just be straight up with them and be like, hey, would you please do me a solid and just sign up for this now so we don't have to deal with this later, or however you want to say it. And actually, I had 2 success points removed from my account for last month, and I was going to cry. So, because I was at 6 and I thought I was all good, and then it happens, and you just lose points. And so I just called in a favor to somebody. I just straight asked, hey, would you mind buying this challenge pack? You said that you were wanting to at some point. Would you mind doing this? And she was like, yeah, that's fine, no problem. And she did it just because she was one of my friends, which was nice. Because if not, I was going to seriously cry. Because next month I'll be Success Club Legend. And if I lost that, I was going to be in tears. Legit. So sometimes it just...
How did you get somebody to do it if you lost the 2 points and it was in a different month?
It wasn't a different month. And I talked to them. It's when they receive the shipment back, which is my fault for not checking into it, because she said, will this affect you negatively? And I was like, I don't think so. And it does. And I should have just bought the product from her, and I didn't. So whenever it is received at Beachbody in the processing center is when the Success Club points will be negative. So I didn't want to risk it being negative because I had like 3 days left in September. I had to think what month it was. So I just went ahead and had another challenge pack there in case, because I didn't want to be going, oh my gosh, I should have just done this. So just to cover myself and be safe, I just did it. So either last month or this month, my goal is not 6, it's 8. So that's it.
Do you know, Andrea, sorry, if the All Access Pass, if it's, I was trying to find this too, because it was supposed to go back to the retail price.
Yeah, I don't know if it is and if they're going to. I will try and find that out because you've asked me that, and I don't know.
Well, I'm looking at the FAQ right now, and it's super confusing.
And
because it looks like from March to December, it's going to be $160 on the FAQ, but that's not what they said.
Oh, I got it. It is extended through the end of the year.
Did they just like put that on the Facebook page or the page?
No, it's in the Coach Monthly in your email. It says, get ready for Clean Week, October the 3rd. The All Access Challenge Pack is extended for the 160 through the end of the year.
Good. It should be forever. 200's too much.
So you'll see this in your email, but the Success prize this month is a cinch bag and a workout towels. You get 2 since double time's coming out, which I'm really excited for since Matthew or Greg can do that with me. The Diamond Pool we're launching in the UK, which they've been talking about for and then there will be a sneak peek to double time October like 14th and 15th. Yeah. Okay. Well, tomorrow. Okay. So let's finish talking about Clean Week. Do you guys want to run that together? Because we have 7 minutes, less than 7 minutes. So I was thinking to start it October the 9th. Or we could run that. So my goal this week is to personally message people and say, hey, would you want to try this clean eating, yada, 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 with free workouts? It's going to be really fun. And then all of us can jump in and go live, like what you're saying, Jen, and posting and creating a lot of traction instead of, like in my group, it's just me talking. Yeah. Okay. So,
So what are we talking? Like, are we telling? Is this when we're doing our why during this Clean Week, or what are we talking about?
So during Clean Week, we're just going to be doing the meal plan and the workouts with them.
Okay.
So then too, that'll be nice that we'll all be doing the same workout, because I felt like for a while everyone's like all on different pages, which is fine, but it's kind of fun to be doing the same workout with everyone.
Right.
I actually went back to my arch nemesis of 21 Day Fix this weekend and kicking my booty. Extremist, at least. So yeah. So why don't, Jen, will you post what you say to people, like a sample script, so some new coaches know what to say? And I'll try and post like your verbiage and things, and I'll put some of mine up there.
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of go live and wing it, but
not on your live, like when you're messaging people and inviting them, like in a private message.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, like when you're inviting someone to the group and saying, hey girl, how are you? I'm hosting a new group. I'd love to have your energy part of it. Would you be interested in trying this?
Yeah.
So what I found is less is more. If you don't spill the beans on exactly what you're doing, people are more likely to respond back. When it's a big, huge paragraph, people aren't going to read that. Or they'll open it and then they're like, oh God, I don't have time to read that. And then it'll be gone. Because I do that. Like, I'll read that later. So, yeah. You can find that in your group, in yours. Yeah.
Yeah. Like yeah.
And for 3 some sentences. Reason, when I send Bitmojis, everyone responds back to me. Everyone. But when I'm just like, hey, good morning, crickets. But if it's me as a cartoon character like this, everyone talks to me. Doesn't make any sense. Whatever. But it works. Also, those stickers, like, I really like, which you guys get these because I use them a lot, Inside Out. I love them because I'm a Disney freak. So, you know, find what you really like. And if you're nervous and don't know what to say, have a glass of wine or a beer or something, and just sit down and message people. I'm serious.
Good idea.
I'm serious. Like, it's scary at first. It's super scary, and you don't know what to say, and you're afraid people are going to tell you no. But if you just get out of your own head and just talk to people like you talk to me, or, you know, like I talk to Annie, I can tell her anything. I can tell her.
But like we talked about the other day, you can't always talk to everybody the same way either.
You cannot talk
and that's
to
where I'm like what you see is what you get, like, so bad. Like, there's no filter or anything, I guess. So that's why I have to, like, find my indicator to each person. That's where I'm struggling.
You have to find a happy median, because Greg has no filter either, and I'm like, you can't say that. So I don't know. I just talk to everybody like I do in the dental office. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I have some level of professionalism, but I'm also still me, and I'm still fun, unless like you're really close to me, and then I might talk about bowel movements and say curse words and other things. But you have to really know me for me to say that stuff. And he's like, I know.
Yeah.
Not me.
I have my special patients that I can talk to them however I want.
Right.
When they sit in my chair, we're totally different people.
Yeah. So, yeah. All right. We have a minute. Does anybody have any questions or anything they want to say?
Nope.
Nope, I'm good.
I could see Annie on Thursday.
Yay! We're going to Garth Brooks.
I'm going on Friday.
Yeah.
Yay!
So
we're in the nosebleed section, but whatever.
Ears. Still got ears. All right. So, all right. I think we have everything. I'm going to try and again next week, because I really did want to share with you what Jenny Swisher shared with us last week, and it was really good. So I'm going to try next Sunday, and even if no one's on here, I'll still record it and post it. So I will check in with the church tomorrow, and I will post and let y'all know, and then I'll make the clean week thing tonight, and then we can start adding people.
Okay.
Cool? All right. Thanks.